Oh, no.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. First carry for the five-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. 2nd and 13. Swinging this ball out here to Tomlinson. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Ball tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. And now on the heels of the pick six, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended, as they'll try to make it 8-0. Following the interception here, it's complete, and he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now, as this one's in the air. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Charger drive about to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Oh, design run for their wideout. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
From the 21, and here's 2nd down and 8.
Back to throw. Sewell. Forced out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's not much pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left. Contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
It wasn't the same play, but it was really the same.
They'll run here with Connor. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Second and 3.
Sorry.
I'm
sorry.
It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Ozzie Newsome
From 3 yards out.
And the Chargers are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
I was really trying to get that.
Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action.
Comes to my big back. That's crazy.
Set now to kick this one away.
I think got it to where it's slow now. But
Oh, good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Throwing is Mariota. And it's caught inside the 30. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw is Mariota.
that is sick.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
97. Ready?
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try to throw now. Mariota feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Mariota going to change the play.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Lions are able to move back in front. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
Mariota will look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Charger drive about to get going as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission.
Throwing to start the drive. Sewell complete to Newsom. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 7.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there.
To operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the gun on 3rd down. Incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw again.
Right side, he has Johnston.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
What?
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
No.
Inside give to Elliott.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Mariota to throw it.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Slot man moves right.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going. It's Mariota.
Working the middle
Because he
of
would
the
have
field.
had 4
He's got
too.
a man complete.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Kyle Pitts, 51 yards. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want to get the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And that'll be incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Flushed out right. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. That one goes for 8 yards.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
And that one too wide and incomplete. Trying to find Jordan Addison that time.
And it's 2nd down.
Hey.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. Jones has it. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Looking to throw. Sewell. And he checks this one down to LT out of the backfield. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on 3rd down. Sewell. Oh, the ball comes out on the head, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Hit as he throws.
Okay. Hmm? Oh, how you doing, Joe? Oh, you know what happens that bad?
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hewitt for this game. And, Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Give that tackle to Broderick Washington.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On 2nd down, a run with Connor. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's the snap on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Here we go.
Pass play now.
Damn. Wide open.
Wow, wide open here. Complete. Touchdown,
Wide
Los
open.
Angeles. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. On the return, here's Jones. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Escapes the pocket. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Up the sideline he goes at the 35. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Daniels on first down. On the quick slant, it's Davis. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's on the move. He's running with it.
Don't slide.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And they'll have first down. Motioning him from the slot right. First down from the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Taking a big shot for the end zone.
Good shit.
And that's cut in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys finish off their opening drive. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Sanders all set to send it away. His return starts at the 5. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Right up the gut. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Yeah, I know you can read your partner right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling because that was a callback to the early days of football when fullbacks, not running backs, they were the one that led the ground game. He didn't stop at a yard or two, He ripped off a nice chunk for them right there.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this.
Let's go.
We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out.
Claws red. Cut.
He's going to throw this one. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Whitehead. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Field, black. Green jack. Ready?
Back to the air following the pick six. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ready, ready.
They'll run here on first down. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
Check right.
Connor on the inside give. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Play action on first down. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
He'll throw it. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Has him on the quick hitter. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Cut out left. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready.
They'll throw it again. Buys time, roll, and they will score. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, here's Jones. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. 11. He's got a man left. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just be conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Working inside the red zone. Looking for an open man.
Oh my God, I just have him, man.
Right as the defense got to him. That's
I'm the one like T.O. cocky like.
Looking for his wide receiver there.
I'm the one like
T.O. cocky like
T.O. Anybody gonna
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to
On the
get
other
to it
hand,
before it's released and
no
alter
100
that
stacks
throw.
and bounce back rubber bands. 30 carats here and 30 on the other hand. I beat me. I don't worry about another man. Why you throw that?
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. This one
And
intended
right
for the
there.
running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
3rd and long for him here. And once again, they can't connect. This one misses the tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Aubrey puts it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Has this at the 6. He lost the football.
He lost it again.
And they steal it back.
Let's
on
go.
the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the
That wasn't
return.
even a hit stick. Neither time.
We just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my
Neither
son's
time.
baseball
It was a hit
coach, right at
stick.
a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Has it down close.
Go.
It's an LA touchdown. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers push the lead to 2 scores now. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. On the return, here's Jones.
Yeah, what a fumble. Oh, shit. That's funny.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. On first down, here's Daniels.
What?
Hits it through the middle.
That should have been a
They
pick,
catch up to
man.
him, but not
That should have been
until
a
he's
pick.
got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special
Come on,
teams,
man.
right?
Let's
A
do that.
kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the gun, it's Daniels.
Okay.
Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Chargers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on
Now,
it.
what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. One last play before the break.
Watch out now. 60 series. Down. Right. White.
He'll throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete.
I'm
It's going to be third down. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Give it that info. What's in my eyes straight? Quarter, give it a mask. Serious thing with the glass. Face of quarter. She said, man, Sosa, get him going. She said, River Swag, she working with Owens, and she on.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Chased out to, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
He throws a bullet down the left sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to step out a yard or 2 shy of the opposing 40. Give him a full 40 on the play. And it'll give him a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Out of the gun, Daniels. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Well, that's a nice job by the
defense.
Don't be
maining now. Don't be touching me.
Defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Again, Daniels to the air.
Thank you.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive.
And this time it's a pick 6.
Has room down the left sideline.
Showboat pick 6.
And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick.
Don't quit. You better not quit because you do. Hey.
Tripping off grades, I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my way I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight, cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want, I got Jesus giving money, what you want? I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry, so I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye, cause I can never really want you unless it's money or pride. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it, I just need another reason for a sickness. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, got a game a lot, but I keep. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, can I
Drop your bag, sass, I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Strum cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chunk, at least I know I'm up, boy, thump. Like my neighbors jump, put up a pum, boy, I bump. In that Billy Strong, he ain't know, he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump, made it go down. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie say trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie say trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. We are just about ready. Cameron Dicker has the honors, and we are underway here at SoFi. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
6 yards, okay.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Oh, you're taking on the right side.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They go play action with Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket.
Still tried it.
He tried it. Intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's Herbert. Flush to his right.
Ooh,
and seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A handoff running left is Dobbins.
And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field in the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
We're scoreless after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around.
Dickery.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before it's brought down. Give them 12 yards there. The Chargers have a 1st down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
2nd and 7. They'll go again with Dobbins.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Here's Herbert.
What?
And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Hayden Hurst, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Looking here for Smith downfield.
Going, James. Thank you.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
They juked him. The 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins.
46 yards.
And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it's now 14-0.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern a little bit. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hurts.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Back deep for L.A. is Darius Davis.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going.
And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room.
That's crazy.
On the throw, running too much that time. It's incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up second down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, LA! 72 yards.
And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. They find some open field here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Again, it's Barkley. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
See that, right?
Devontae Smith,
43 yards. yards.
And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit.
Smitty.
So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
Elliott good with a PAT, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not
Hey, that's twice.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Herbert now. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now it's Herbert.
Oh, damn. Oh, I was about to say.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I was about to say, man.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
I did not even see
this shit. Picked up by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
A left-handed mace, but my right-handed killer.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Here's Hurts to throw.
That's what
Caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Yeah, everybody that
back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Pretty much everybody that
it's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter.
This same exact play. Is this one and this another one? But they use this one too.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. And they're going to motion Dotson to the left. Throwing is Hurts. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring it down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
That's it. What's that? Oh, yeah. So deep.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. And they're going to motion Dotson to the left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Damn.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Thank you. That should have been no dig.
Incomplete. That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
12 yards between them and the end zone. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. This is
fucking lit. I mean, lagged out.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Hurts will throw. Steps away to his left.
Thank you.
He forces one there. It's a potential danger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run
that shit lagged out, man. It lagged. That would be
in this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
If I don't score, you don't get points.
And they'll start this drive just
Madden 25, cool okay hand.
Yeah.
The Charger drive about to get going. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender,
and he used his last time out.
To you on the other side of the ball, said, "Hey, we picked off the last one. What you gonna do about it now?" So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Herbert.
What?
Intercepted.
Didn't even throw it like that, yo.
Start with great field position
yo.
At the 41-yard
they saved him now. I didn't even throw it like that. I clearly led this nigga. Man.
This is 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He's back to throw.
That one downfield for Dotson.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's something going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Back to throw.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And they hit him as
that should have been a throw. Come on, Matt. Oh.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs.
Damn.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. Look at the big man rumble. And he's across.
Let's go!
That should just about seal it. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. Let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers, or maybe even sometimes running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Put a nigga that killed my cousin. Make sure
They'll
he
have
got
Herbert try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As he'll be backed up to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
He dumps it off to Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Decent start there to the drive. Big hill to climb, needing 2 touchdowns, also a 2 two-point conversion.
So, partner, how do you eat an elephant?
I don't eat an elephant. Who eats elephants?
Well, if you do it one bite at a time. Okay. That's the way they've got to play this, one play at a time. Yes, there's urgency, but they have to be careful as well.
Let's go with like a 50-ounce ribeye. One bite at a time.
All right, I'm with you.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here's 1st and 10.
He's kick back every next. Brother.
Hurts. And that's complete to Brown.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final
It's do or die.
And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines,
are you willing to die?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
There you go.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
To Barkley on the check down.
Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple. So it's a win here for the LA Chargers, and it was thanks to the fine play of their quarterback.
It was, to be fair,
yeah, you had to
this,
like what you
this
saw.
whole
He was
game,
on point the whole game.
I blew about.
Wound up going over 300 yards with 3 touchdown passes. That will definitely get the job done.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Southern California.
Look at this. I had him 21-0 from 1st quarter to the 3rd quarter. Hey, finna watch it, y'all. I'm not good. I'm not good. Guys, what else is going on? Started nonsense, but I'm starting nonsense. I can tell you, 2 times.